It was a wonderful day, full of Christmas cheer, that Josh Chen began studying for his last exam of the year. He studied through the day and studied through the night, until he suddenly noticed something doesn't seem right. God damn it.
Josh, why the hell are you lying to them? You've been wearing sweatpants every day for the last week, man.
What a beautiful day outside to be spending entirely inside studying. Look at that. Looks so nice outside. Alright, so now in terms of what we're going to wear today, there's a couple of choices. I'm going to just lay them out for you. Alright, so first we have this pair of gray sweatpants that we can wear. We have this pair of gray sweatpants we can wear, and we have this pair of gray sweatpants that we can wear. And then in terms of shirts, I was thinking that this gray shirt would go pretty nice with it, but I don't know if you guys think that this gray shirt would go better with it. Alright guys, so I decided on my outfit for the day. I think I'm gonna go with this gray shirt and this gray pair of sweatpants, and to make things easier, this is probably gonna be some combination of what I'm gonna be wearing for the rest of the week, because we're going for functionality. This is finals week. We have no one to impress except maybe I've no one to impress except maybe like the librarian, the person sitting next to me, and my roommate. By the way, if you remember a couple months ago, I said that I'm starting to try to grow plants. I think I haven't watered it since I last mentioned it to you, so I'm gonna... Yeah, as you can see, this plant is pretty dead, and I guess that's my fault. Alright guys, I actually lied to you guys, and I'm not gonna apologize for it. I'm not gonna stay inside studying all day. In fact, at 9 a.m. we have our only review session of the day for the material. So we've been on the cardiology block for the last 6 weeks, so today's review session, I have zero idea what it's gonna cover, but I'm gonna go anyways because I feel like there's a little bit of peer pressure to go. And personally, I think cardiology is incredibly interesting. In fact, when I was at the gym, I found this copy of the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, and I stole it and I brought it back home so I could read the journal articles inside because it's really interesting. The next 2 days I'm gonna have to spend just reviewing all the lecture material and then trying to start on practice questions. Wednesday we have the clinical skills exam, Thursday we have the anatomy practical, and Friday we have the written exam. It's just this block, I've really been finding it difficult to like have the stamina to continue studying through this stuff, just because a lot of the treatments, a lot of the pathophysiology is just incredibly repetitive. It feels like I'm reading the same thing over and over again. Hopefully I'll have the stamina to pull through. But I think regardless, I should be okay for this set of exams. Alright, so I just came out of a 2-hour review session. I think during that entire time we covered, I don't know, like 7 or 8 questions, so I could have done the entire thing myself in maybe 15 minutes, but it's sort of like the vicious cycle where you feel like you have to go to a review session because it's there, but then you go and you think you wasted your time. But whatever, I went. It counts as studying, so good enough for me. I'm gonna head towards the library now until lunchtime. Alright, so for lunch I'm getting food from this place over here called Canto House. I heard it was good. I don't know, it could be totally shit, but I guess that's the same for every single restaurant. I'm gonna see if it's good. Recently I've just been having this strong craving to not cook for myself. I don't know, it's probably because my brain's working so hard with all the study.
Alright, can I get a roast pork and roast duck over rice?
Okay. Anything else?
That's it. Could I get a pink drink?
Sorry?
Could I get a pink drink?
What's that?
The smallest one. Alright, so we have our pink drink and this soup looking thing. This duck and pork. That looks good. The flavor is really good. The texture is a little bit tougher than I would like. Give it a 7.5 out of 10. The soup gets a 6. Alright, so I suddenly got super tired for like an hour. I just couldn't keep my eyes open, so I took a nap. Back to work. Alright, back in the apartment. Just had a little bit of a conference about feedback regarding some of my group work. Give me 1 second, I gotta take out some green beans. For dinner, I'm gonna just finish what I had for lunch because it was a lot. I'm gonna cook some green beans for that. Did a lot of studying today. So far, after whatever review session, that was like another 6 hours, so in total around 8. Gonna do some productive procrastination, maybe try to clean my room, cook, and then read a little bit, and then do some research, and then get back to studying. Okay, finished our productive procrastination phase. Did not manage to clean the room at all because that actually felt like it was too much work. But back to studying for the rest of the night. It's around 7, between 7 and 8. Until midnight, we're going to be studying for the rest of the night. So. So yeah, we're currently working on a systematic review. So I'm gonna be screening probably around a couple thousand journal articles just to see which ones relate to the screening criteria. I haven't done a lot of this clinical type of research, so I'm really excited to just see what I can. I think once in a while it's a decent break from studying. Like you work on this for like an hour a day, and you can sort of take your mind off all the studying because studying can get really monotonous. So this is part of what I like to consider like productive procrastination. Alright, so today I actually got a little bit ahead of schedule. I finished reviewing all the lectures that I had to review, which is 6 weeks worth of lecture, meaning tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and well, not Friday. Friday's the test. But tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm going to be able to just focus more on practice problems and a lot more of the Anki active recall, that type of practice, which I think is a little bit more important when it comes to clinical medicine than some of our past blocks. It's currently around 11:30. I'm going to go to sleep soon so I can wake up early tomorrow and go grocery shopping. Finally done. How you feeling, man?
Relieved.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy we're done. All right, so we're done with the exam. Had some pizza. I think that the biggest difference between this third exam that I took and the first exam is just The first one I didn't know what to expect, right? So I spent a lot of time studying, 50, 60 hours. And this exam, I sort of had more of an idea what's going on. I spent a lot of it not studying because I felt like I was more on top of things. So overall, I'm feeling great, probably feeling the best I have in months just because this is done. We're about to go on winter break. Anyways, guys, happy holidays, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. Peace. Ran out of stuff to study, don't know what to do with myself. And I'm just cleaning my white shoes. Now here's a useless fun fact you might not have known. You know, they built this building piece by piece, like Legos. You see there, you can see a little shack there. That's how they built this thing. They just pieced it together like Legos. I also got like a $10 gift card to Mediclo, so whoever wants it, DM me and I'll send it to you.